not using that at all. What's going on, everybody? This is Mattdoesfitness, and when I was 5, my teacher asked me if I wanted to take the school guinea pig home. 7 months later, I arrived in the African Republic of Guinea. Okay, this is my full holiday of eating. Now, obviously, as you are probably aware, I recently got back from Malaysia, had an awesome time, and I thought, as you guys are all dirty food perverts, what better way to share my experience with you than by showing you pretty much all of the stuff that I ate. So, what I'm going to do here is just run through a variety of clips that I recorded of me eating numerous things whilst in Malaysia. So, to get things started, pretty as kind of non-Malaysian as you can get, I'm in the airport and I'm eating some Dunkin' Donuts. Everyone knows donuts are my trademark. Admittedly, I'd normally go for Krispy Kremes, but beggars can't be choosers. They had Dunkin' Donuts here, so I ate them, wearing my donut glasses, as you can see. They had all kinds of variations. To be fair, they weren't that good, I'm not going to lie. Malaysian Dunkin' Donuts, in this case, were not the best. They were, like, quite stodgy, and, like, all of the kind of icing, everything was just kind of, like, the same. It was like I was eating one big lump of stuff, just with different colours on it. But they were okay, you know, like, they're still donuts, so if you're poor and someone says to you, you can have £1 million, £1,000, £100, and they give you £100, you're still going to be pleased because it's money, isn't it? Anyway, here we go. We have some nips. Nips seem to be very, very common in Malaysia. What the hell? They were all over the place. I filmed quite a lot of those, but I thought there's only so many nips you can put in one video, so I just kept confining things to that one clip. Right, here we go. We are in this is in like a Malaysian kind of food market. There's all various things you can get. More importantly though, oh baby, I managed to find the Liverpool-Arsenal game. What an absolute result. So I sat myself right next to the screen. I had some steak, as you can see in a second. It was really, really good. And I managed to watch all of the game, which was an absolute result. This was bloody good steak. It was like steak and chips, as you can see there. That's like I can't remember, I think it was like a barbecue type sauce, but it was really, really good. The steak it looks quite small there, but it was really thick. Yeah, I ate that, and then I think I had some like noodly type stuff and I think I had a bit of Caesars. That's generally how things work in our relationship. But yeah, it was really cool. As you see, there's kind of loads of different stalls. So we had some chicken satay, we got the steak from one stall, we got drinks from another stall. Then there was all kinds of, I think there was some fish and I don't know, all kinds of meat and stuff. It was really, really cool. Right, here we are in, I think this is one of our first meals in the Perhentian. So we went to the Perhentian Islands, which was absolutely awesome. And here we've got it was like a kind of barbecue feast type thing. So I had a variety of meat. I think I had some chicken, some lamb, and some beef, I think perhaps. Obviously, with it being Malaysia, there was not a massive amount of pork available. So things tended to be chicken-based or other meats. So here I'm eating a bit of fish. It was kind of bone-ridden, so that's why I keep picking things out of my mouth. But it was pretty good. I mean, to be honest, all the food I had was so good. Obviously, the majority of things was kind of based noodles and rice-based. But yeah, it was really good. Now here, what I'm wearing there, now you'll see this in my other videos, I think. I'm wearing my patented water top. So I found that I was getting ridiculously hot. Like it was literally approaching 40 degrees Celsius most days. So I was struggling just sitting around, even in the shade. So what I thought I would do, and again, this is patented, so you can't do it unless you pay me royalties. I put on a top, I got it wet, it went in the sea, and then I just wore it for the rest of the day. So I was just constantly at a good temperature, and I found that I went from being ridiculously hot to a comfortable temperature pretty much all the time. So A, I'm a genius, and B, that top is ruined because I wore it pretty much every day. I was obviously in the sea for a lot of the time as well, but when I was out of it, that bad boy set me up nicely. Right. Dessert wise, now I'll be honest with you, the desserts out there weren't amazing. Some of them were a little bit dodgy, but there were some decent pancakes and some reasonable waffles. Here I'm having a waffle with chocolate sauce and banana. It was at the same place as where I had that barbecue thing. It was pretty solid. I mean, I'll be honest, this place I'm at now was actually probably one of the less better places. It was a little bit more expensive. The food wasn't amazing. But literally everywhere else we went was like incredible, and the food was so cheap. I can't stress how ridiculously cheap the food was, like to the point where I just felt like giving them more money because I felt like I was kind of robbing them. It was so ludicrously cheap. But we were getting whole meals between us for like, you know, £4 or £5. It was madness. There I've got a little pineapple ice kind of drink type thing. I've got loads of those. It was literally just a glass full of loads of ice and pineapple, and it was bloody nice. Right, here I'm having some, I think it's tuna fried rice. You see that it's pretty common. They tended to stick an egg on top of all their noodles and rice, which at first I thought was a bit weird, but actually it's pretty bloody good because you just cut it up and end up having egg fried noodles or rice, plus you get a little bit more protein, of course, and let's face it, who doesn't like eggs? Also had a little bonus, I think that was a chicken sandwich there. No, that's a lie, it's an egg sandwich, so that's to just kind of supplement my meal. What I did pretty much on every occasion was I'd get 2 meals, so I'd get like a sandwich or some kind of rice dish and then like a noodle dish of some kind. So I was obviously trying to get enough calories in because we were only really eating 3 times a day. I wasn't really eating any snacks in between, so I just made sure when I sat down for a meal I got as much as I could. Plus, I had a little bit of Sarah's on pretty much every occasion because she is a weasel and doesn't eat that much. Right, here we are at Top Spot. So this is a really, really cool place in Kuching. It's like on the top of a massive building, hence the name Top Spot. And again, it's a massive food market, loads of different stuff, mainly kind of fish-based, but it was really good. Here, I'm getting a sugar cane drink, which the woman assured me contained no sugar, but I'm fairly sure as a sugar cane drink, it probably did. I can confirm it is ludicrously sweet, but actually it was really good. We got one with, there was kind of different options. You get one with like sour plum. We got one with lime in it, which kind of mellowed out a little bit, but it was still, yeah, pretty sweet. I mean, you'd struggle to drink a whole one of those because it was quite intense. Right. Here we're just wandering around, and we ended up getting a variety of fish-based dishes. So here, this was like, I think it was some kind of, I don't know, breaded like fish. It was kind of small bits of fish in breadcrumbs with like a really good sauce. That's what I found. I mean, all of the food, they always had awesome sauces. All the noodles, the rices, the meats, they always had really, really good sauces and dips and stuff. So whatever you had, you could always make it awesome with the stuff. There I had a little kind of, I think it was an orange juice, and then there's some awesome local vegetables, and then a massive fish and some prawns. It's called a snapper fish. It's got massive teeth, so I'd be pretty freaked out if one of those bad boys was swimming around me when I was in the water. But again, it was really good. And like I said, just in general, the food over there was absolutely quality. I did find after a while I got a little bit sick of the kind of noodles and rice. After about a week and a half, I kind of struggled. So I started eating more kind of Western-based stuff. So I was eating, you know, like kind of pasta-based things and burgers and stuff. But for the most part, the food was incredible. Had an awesome time and ate all kinds of good stuff. And that, my friends, is pretty much that. So, like I said, I thought it would be cool to show you all the stuff that I ate because I ate all kinds of stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe as always, and I will see you tomorrow.